Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on the Humble Humble Heroines Bundle of March 2025. To help me answer the question, should you buy it? By using the links in the description below, you'll gain access to this bundle, and have the opportunity to gain early access to videos by buying a coffee through Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-Fi. Your support means the world to me, and I absolutely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. And number 1 we have Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, a highly approachable RPG that appeals to both seasoned players and newcomers alike. An interdimensional rift has torn open, unleashing an overwhelming terror upon the realm. Despite valiant efforts by various nations to repel the enemy, victory remains elusive. Now, an opportunity arises for you to quell this menace, yet the path to success is far from straightforward. Your actions will initiate a cascading sequence of events, forever altering both your destiny and the world at large. This game distinguishes itself as an accessible RPG title by progressively introducing diverse game systems, sparing players from an overwhelming information overload. Embracing a more traditional RPG style, it offers a gradual, immersive experience, affording ample time to absorb crucial details and make informed decisions for your adventurous journey. With the ability to tailor your own character to suit your playstyle, and an impressive selection of 25 classes, 12 character races, and over 1,000 spells, feats, and abilities, the game provides a wealth of choices for customization. Moreover, its user interface stands out for its clarity and logical design compared to many peers within the genre. The game's dark tone masterfully aligns with the world's lore, where hope seems like a fading memory. It further enhances accessibility by allowing players to opt for either turn-based or real-time combat, permitting strategic adaptability in various combat scenarios. The combat itself maintains a faster pace, a notable contrast to the more gradual adventuring aspect. The alchemy system adds depth to the crafting mechanics. Notably, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous boasts exceptional voice acting, a rarity in classic RPGs. While the story could have been further refined, it remains adequate enough to drive players forward. The game embraces the hallmark of a good RPG by offering meaningful dialogue choices that significantly impact the game's progression and narrative. These choices often navigate morally ambiguous territory, transcending the conventional notion of good versus evil. Aligning with apparent antagonists to advance one's own agenda can lead to numerous compelling outcomes. In conclusion, this game's outstanding accessibility features and commendable pacing make it equally enjoyable for newcomers and seasoned veterans. With its wealth of choices, engaging combat mechanics, and impactful decision-making, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is a compelling RPG experience. And number 2 we have Darksiders III, a game that maintains its unique identity as the edgy Zelda with a dark aesthetic that captivates. This title successfully returns after a 6-year hiatus, delivering a compelling action experience. The absence of granular loot, a departure from its predecessor, streamlines the game, focusing on one giant world and holdover mechanics from existing games. Fury's Tale introduces new mechanics like replenishable flasks for health and soul-shattering for currency. The removal of loot complexity is compensated by the addition of Fury's various forms, providing new weapons and abilities, maintaining a sense of identity through her whip. Darksiders III explores the battle against the 7 deadly sins, adding a layer of depth to its narrative. The game's setting, running concurrently with the first Darksiders, manages to bridge the series seamlessly, despite the hiatus. While the overarching story progresses only marginally, the interactions among the Mephistophelian cast remains a highlight. Gunfire Games, comprised of original series developers, presents a combat system that balances Fury's mobility and restrained movements effectively. However, traversal limitations and a lackluster progression system detract from the overall experience. Despite dated environments and RPG elements feeling dull, the game's action-oriented focus prevails. Clocking in at around 10 hours for the main story, Darksiders 3 offers an engaging experience with speedrun potential. While it may not appeal to everyone, it succeeds as an action-fueled project, maintaining the essence of the series. Darksiders 3 is an impressive effort with noticeable flaws, making it worth your time and cash. And number 3 we have Beyond Two Souls, a game that invites you to delve into a captivating narrative, an experience characterized by its narrative-driven approach and emotionally charged storytelling. As you step into the shoes of Jodie and her ethereal companion Aiden, you embark on a journey that explores the mysteries of life and death, all while navigating a non-linear narrative structure. The game features remarkable motion capture performances, with Ellen Page and William Dafoe delivering outstanding acting that breathes life into their characters. The attention to detail in capturing subtle expressions and emotions sets a high standard for interactive storytelling. Even supporting characters, like Kadeem Hardison's endearing portrayal of Cole, add depth to the narrative. However, Beyond Two Souls is not without its flaws. The story's constant shifts in tone and introduction of numerous characters can feel overwhelming and dilute the central plot's impact. While the game's tangents are visually stunning, they often disrupt the pacing and immersion. On the technical front, the PC port impresses with its stunning graphics and smooth performance. Yet, the keyboard and mouse controls leave much to be desired, with the game's non-standard gameplay struggling to translate seamlessly to this input method. Despite these shortcomings, Beyond Two Souls manages to deliver a thought-provoking narrative that explores the themes of life, loss, and the supernatural. If you look past its quirks and melodrama, you'll find a story that captivates and engages, making Jodie's journey one worth experiencing. At number 4 we have Control Ultimate Edition, a science fiction action game. The game follows the story of Jessie Faden, who discovers she has supernatural abilities and becomes a director of the Federal Bureau of Control, FBC, a secret government agency tasked with investigating paranormal phenomena. One of the most impressive aspects of Control is its gameplay mechanics. The game features a mix of exploration, puzzle solving, and combat, with players able to use a variety of telekinetic powers and firearms to defeat enemies and overcome obstacles. The game's world is also highly interactive, with players able to use their telekinetic powers to move objects and create new paths through the game's environment. The game's story is also impressive, with a mix of science fiction and horror elements. Jessie's journey takes her through a variety of different locations within the FBC's headquarters, known as the Oldest House, each with its own secrets and dangers. The game's use of lore and documents scattered throughout the game world also adds to the story, allowing players to learn more about the game's world and its characters. Control Ultimate Edition includes all of the game's previously released DLC content, including the excellent Alan Wake expansion, which ties the game's story into the broader Remedy Entertainment universe. The Ultimate Edition also includes improved graphics and performance, making it a definitive version of the game. However, the game does have some flaws. The game's difficulty can be uneven at times, with some encounters feeling frustratingly difficult while others are a breeze. The game's story can also be confusing at times, with some plot points feeling underdeveloped or rushed. Control Ultimate Edition is a substantial game, with a main story that can take around 15 to 20 hours to complete. The game's DLC content also adds several hours of additional gameplay, making it a great value for fans of action and science fiction games. In conclusion, Control Ultimate Edition is an excellent science fiction action game that offers a unique and immersive gameplay experience. While the game may have some flaws in its difficulty and story, the game's strengths more than make up for it. If you're a fan of action games or are looking for a unique and immersive world to explore, Control Ultimate Edition is definitely worth checking out. At number 5 we have Pseudoregalia, a dreamy platformer that catapults you into a retro-inspired 3D adventure, beckoning you to guide Sybil through a haunted castle plagued by a sinister curse. As you navigate this Metroidvania world, you'll uncover new powers and abilities to combat the encroaching evil. This indie gem harks back to the golden era of Nintendo 64 gaming, delivering a nostalgic yet refreshing experience. The gameplay of Pseudoregalia is nothing short of stellar. With intuitive controls and seamless integration of new powers, navigating the vibrant world feels like second nature. The Metroidvania loop adds layers of depth, rewarding exploration with newfound abilities that breathe life into previously inaccessible areas. While the lack of a map can lead to occasional frustration, the game compensates with a plethora of challenges and unlockables that keep you invested for hours on end. Visually, Pseudoregalia hits all the right notes, evoking the charm of late 90s gaming with meticulous attention to detail. From the pixel-perfect textures to the enchanting soundtrack that seamlessly transitions between genres, every aspect contributes to the immersive experience. Despite occasional navigational hurdles, the game's compelling gameplay and atmospheric design make it a standout title in the indie platformer genre. Pseudoregalia is a triumph, offering a nostalgic trip down memory lane while delivering a fresh and engaging gameplay experience. With its captivating world and satisfying mechanics, it's a must-play for fans of retro gaming and platformer enthusiasts alike. So, if you're ready to embark on a dreamy adventure filled with mystery and intrigue, Pseudoregalia awaits, beckoning you to unlock its secrets and save the world from impending doom. At number 6 we have Thief of Thieves Season 1, a stealth game that provides a mixed experience that leaves you yearning for more. Despite the scarcity of contemporary stealth games, Thief of Thieves falls short of being a standout title, offering a rather generic thieving experience, coupled with a loosely connected narrative. However, the game excels in certain aspects, notably its appealing comic book style visuals, featuring memorable characters and diverse beautifully rendered locations. The heists, central to the gameplay, tend to be one-dimensional and more puzzle-like than offering a true stealth experience. Unlike games like Hitman, Thief of Thieves triggers a game over when caught, making conflict resolution impossible. The fixed camera angles, enhancing the comic book aesthetic, contribute to the challenge, often hindering your view and leading to frustrating replay scenarios. Navigation proves challenging due to the camera system, causing difficulties in judging your position accurately. Yet, despite these drawbacks, the intriguing cast of characters and engaging dialogue make the journey worthwhile. The protagonist, Celia, stands out as a colorful and sassy character, contributing to an enjoyable experience. Thief of Thieves introduces RPG elements with dialogue options and the ability to choose heist companions. The minigames associated with heists involving hacking, lockpicking, safe cracking, and pocket picking allow you to tailor your team based on personal preferences. However, the gameplay is often monotonous. While the art style is a highlight, the game suffers from significant technical issues, including freezes and stuttering, diminishing the overall experience. Despite its flaws, Thief of Thieves manages to captivate with its well-executed voice acting and character-driven narrative. In the end, the game, though unpolished, succeeds in creating a memorable group dynamic, compensating for its tedious gameplay. At number 7 we have Kill the Crows, a fast-paced top-down arena shooter set in a dark, twisted western world. You step into the boots of Isabella, a vengeful gunslinger navigating the ruins of a forsaken town. Every encounter is a brutal one-shot, one-kill duel, where precision and timing determine survival. With classic revolvers and fanning techniques, you must master quick-draw shootouts while using the showdown ability to reload and reset the flow of battle. The gameplay is both punishing and rewarding. Enemies, including uniquely designed cultists, each have different attack patterns, requiring you to adapt quickly. With 12 enemy types and a boss, every fight feels tense and strategic. The game keeps things fresh with gear unlocks, allowing you to experiment with different revolvers, showdowns, and passive abilities. While nothing is a direct upgrade, each option alters playstyle, making adaptability key. The pixel art is beautifully detailed, with smooth animations that bring each enemy to life. The sound design is just as impressive. Gunfire is punchy, reloads are satisfying, and the subdued music enhances the grim atmosphere. The simplicity of the gameplay loop, shoot, survive, and progress, makes it easy to pick up but difficult to master. However, repetition can be an issue. Facing the same bosses in the same order can become tedious, especially when one mistake sends you back to square one. That said, the challenge is fair, and the addictive nature of perfecting runs keeps you coming back. This game is an absolute steal, and a must-play for arcade shooter fans. And that's all for this bundle. This bundle is a wild ride. Great games, but man, how many times can Control and Pathfinder pop up before they unlock some kind of infinite loot glitch? If you don't have these yet, it is a solid deal, but for the rest of you, it could be another stack of duplicate keys for those two games. At least Pseudoregalia and Kill the Crows keep things fresh. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And maybe consider unlocking early access to videos by buying a channel a coffee. Special thanks to Terry D for subscribing to the Early Access Army. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.